It's always fun to look around and see fans singing our Stars Spangled Banner. Getting in the spirit. Should be a good one tonight. Don't go away. And thanks for joining us on this Christmas Eve. This is Kevin Harlan courtside with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry. David Aldridge will join us momentarily from the sidelines. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out east already. We are in December. You look at the Raptors. So far, they've got the fourth best record in the conference.
And for the Raptors, they've fulfilled a lot of the promise they showed coming into the season. But they just haven't taken that next leap forward so many thought they might.
They still had enough players take positive steps forward to call this season a success. Maybe they're not at the top of the standings where they'd hoped they'd be, but they're in really good position in terms of the playoff picture.
And with pregame routines coming to an end, we're just about ready for our tip-off. First, though, let's get a report from the sideline and say hello to David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. 2019's most improved player, Pascal Siakam, went from an energy player to an all-star. Siakam said, after every season, I look at the things I have to do better. When the summertime comes, I just attack it and work. It's about making sure that I'm a better player than I was the year before. Kevin?
Oh, you know what? I love that work ethic. Thanks, D.A. Greg, we've got two terrific highlight-making teams, both athletic in so many ways.
You know, it makes me hearken all the way back to college, and one of my teammates, Stacey Ogden, one of the greatest athletes I ever played alongside. Boy, we're going to see a lot of his impact in tonight's game.
Here are the five for the Raptors. On the wings, Powell and Anunoby. Siakam is up there with Alex Len, and it's Lowry in at the point. And for the Suns, Paul out there with Devin Booker.
Here we go.
Then it's Jay Crowder. Then there's Ayton. And it's Nader in at the 3 spot. So Phoenix will get the first possession.
Hey, D up on DB.
Booker looking around.
Get the perimeter.
Ayton, the pass to Nader. The offensive rebound.
If Ayton can get in that kind of position, he can be a bully on the inside.
And it's Lowry with the ball. Brings it up for the Raptors.
Come get it. Come get it.
Pass to Siakam. Makes it off the glass.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
And the foul called on OG Anunoby. That's his first foul. And here are the Suns now. And it's Ayton missing. The shot by Lowry. Wide open. Buries it from three-point range.
You know, there was a time when three-point shooting was a liability for Lowry, but the guy has put in the time, and now he is a solid option from deep.
Booker with it. Now guarded by Siakam. It's good from long range.
Mano y mano. This is where it can get a little personal.
Yeah, again, you can't take this too far to make it too selfish, but that exchange, that's fun to watch.
Powell, the pass to Len. And the rejection by Ayton.
Nice timing as Ayton's up there for the rejection.
Over to the wing.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Jay Crowder.
Clearly a foul.
The Raptors shooting their first free throws of the game.
Two.
First free throw is good.
And the potential Anunoby has is exciting, has the athleticism, the shooting touch, and the drive to keep improving.
Both shots good from the stripe. For Phoenix, they've gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. That's a 2 from Paul, and good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim.
How about that move? You'll see very few players able to pull off. Just sensational stuff.
Bounce pass from Lowry. Here's Siakam, and he lays it straight in. Siakam's got his second bucket.
It's important that Siakam plays with confidence from there. I mean, when he does, the results are often like that one.
Suns moving the ball around. Paul kicks to Booker. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Booker's got 6.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
Well, Greg, Pascal Siakam won Most Improved Player in the league in 2019, and as we've talked about, had a case for it again in the 2020 voting.
I tell you, Siakam's play jumped so much again. He deserved the recognition. He continued to press himself to be an elite forward, rare for a former MIP winner to even be considered for the award more than once.
They throw good, Siakam. A lot of teams with a lot of new players, Greg, this time of year can be a real challenge to mesh.
No doubt. You know, getting everybody on the same page sometimes, it can take time. And then you have to build that trust. Weathering the storms together will obviously help you do that.
Saric has checked in for the Suns. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
After a quiet first couple seasons in the league, Siakam really took off in year 3 when he helped the Raptors win their first NBA championship.
Paul, he can't get it to go. Good work defensively by Lowry. Powell for 3. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
And just Shakespearean there, a smart read. Saw the defense was collapsing inside, so he wisely pulled up from the outside and drilled it.
To the paint, here's Nader, and he goes in for the dunk.
Well, this is why the teammates for Booker are loving him. He keeps working on his ability to find the open teammate.
Siakam deciding where to go with it. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Siakam's got 8 points.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Booker outside. Shoots over Powell. No good from Booker.
Shot didn't fall, but that play worked well to get a good look at the basket.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in.
And the shot will not go from Anunoby. Suns trail by 4 for the finish. Oh!
Now about Booker going high up for the dunk.
And it's Lowry with the ball. Brings it up for the Raptors. Out to the right wing. Here's Siakam. Some solid defense from Saric. For Phoenix, they've gotten 6 of 11 shots to go down so far. Pretty nice shooting. Ayton, the pass to Paul. He kicks to Booker. Saric trying to break free. That's good from Booker on the assist by Paul. Paul's got 3 assists now in this one. Siakam outside. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to be on Saric.
I'm just so impressed with Siakam's offensive improvement over the years. I mean, he's mastering the ability to play in attack mode.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
In their last contest, guys, he was unconscious from the foul line.
2 shots. Relax on the first.
Free throw good. Siakam. And so he makes both from the line. The Suns have gone 7 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. Lets a floater go. That one doesn't drop. Good work defensively by Lowry. And here is Anunoby. He gives a bit of a scoring lift to the team, averaging 8 points a game. And Len has it in the corner. Shot clock at 6. Anunoby kicks to Lowry. And again, no good by Toronto. The Suns trailing. Near the three-point line, it's Booker. And the Suns tack on 2 more.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Here's Siakam. 10 points for him. And stolen by Ayton. Passes to Booker.
Screen, screen, screen.
There's the pass to Paul.
Hey, heads up.
From deep three-point range, Len grabs the board.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-ups.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-ups, so maybe just a step too far.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Toronto shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
Two shots. Relax on the first.
That's good from Anunoby. Today, Greg, we see a lot more friendly rivalries. Does that bother you?
Not at all. I mean, people like to say, well, our era had the rivalries were more bitter. I disagree with that. I think guys are every bit as competitive today as they've ever been.
That's good to hear.
They just also have more exposure and opportunity to be around one another. Kids today growing up, they've been playing against each other since the 5th, 6th grade in national tournaments. When we played, we didn't get to see the other top players around the country. So I think that was one reason why you didn't have a closeness with guys that unless you were on the same team.
Timeout called here, the first for Toronto.
Well, whether things are good, bad, or indifferent, coaches will have adjustments to make throughout the course of the game.
Yeah, not just there to pump up or to discipline players. You got to make sure that the coach makes the proper adjustments and has his team in the right mindset to carry it out.
Chris Boucher is checked in for Anunoby. Siakam inside. He's covered by Ayton. The shot will not fall. The Suns leading. From deep, more. It's good. The assist that time from Smith.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Pass to Siakam. To the middle. Here's Van Vliet. That's short off the rim.
He's got so many ways to score in the post. Just nifty, uses fakes. You have to have a body on him every time he's down there.
And a better box out saves them 2 points there.
It didn't seem like anybody was really aware there to go and collect that rebound in the possession.
Here's Lowry, and he gets it to go. Lowry's got 5 points so far.
You know, this guy just brings such heart and passion to the court. Lowry just doesn't let a little contact stop him from scoring.
Pass to Ayton. He dishes it to Booker. The shot off that time, and Toronto will go the other way with it. They come into this one following a loss to the Thunder.
I mean, in the modern era, you have to be able to stretch the floor or you're going to struggle.
Yeah, the best way to make it hard on teams is continue your motion and their motion on the perimeter just wasn't good enough. That ended up costing them.
For three, Bridges. It's hauled in by the Raptors.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
That's the only kind of defense that's going to cut the mustard here tonight. You got to stay on top of a guy like that who can play at such a high level offensively.
And Ayton gets double teamed. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. A fantastic mobile one block. This one deserves another look.
Emphatic with the rejection. You've got to appreciate that kind of forceful defense.
And here are the Raptors now. Raptors trail by 3. Van Vliet outside. The feed to Baines. And the rejection by Ayton. And it's Smith, top of the key. So a moment now to see the story for DeAndre Ayton.
And you can see the surge in his level of confidence lately just by looking at the true shooting percentage. It's been moving straight up in the past 5 games. I think he's feeling it.
First trip to the line for him here.
And his average at the line stands at about 79% right now. So solid numbers in that department.
We got shooter, huh? Better box your man up. I got it. Hey, just box out. Hey, when it comes off, grab it, baby.
No good on the free throw.
Absolutely stone cold at the line thus far.
Jones checked in for Phoenix. And Toronto also making a switch. Davis is checked in.
Hit these, baby. Nah, man, you get little guy. Yeah, I got it. Hey, you can shoot it. I got him. You got this guy right here? Yeah, I got big man.
And the second free throw, good. Now, here's Siakam. 38 points for him last game against Oklahoma City.
And he also positioned himself perfectly to grab all those rebounds, guys. Can't forget about the fundamentals.
The shot that time, not on target. So Phoenix will take it the other way. Near the three-point line, it's Moore. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Boucher finds Siakam. Inside, here's Van Vliet. Rebound by Smith. Suns leading by 6. Bridges, no one around him. Fires the jumper from the corner and nails it. Bridges has got 5 now.
Bridges finding his spot, and his team finds him with the ball. Good mechanics there, too.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
They double-team Siakam. Davis, that's for 2. Shot clock reset for Toronto. Siakam misses.
And they have a narrow edge here in rebounding early on, and you wonder what kind of a role that's going to play moving forward.
Raptors trail by 8.
And basketball in the blood for Devin Booker. I mean, his father, Melvin, started at the University of Missouri and played pro ball. Started in high school. Devin trained with his father, trying to follow his path.
And there's the whistle. Illegal screen. Now we'd like to take this moment to show you the teams that a year ago made a trademark of scoring points off turnovers. The Raptors in second.
And they turned all those mistakes into points at the other end. That aggressive style really yielding big dividends.
And we know the story, Booker moving from Michigan to Mississippi to live with his father and develop his skills.
And 4:30 a.m. alarms to train on the beach before the summer sun, getting to practice 2 hours early and staying late. Booker, not a freak athlete, so he had to work harder and drill the fundamentals.
For Toronto, they have been good at the free throw line. This one, 7 of 8.
Two shots.
Free throw good, Davis. Both good from the line that time.
You could tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
Booker against Van Vliet. Another shot, and it's Jones laying it in. And the Suns lead by 6.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Van Vliet finds Boucher. Back to Van Vliet. Outside, Davis. Baines inside. He's against Smith. And so it's Smith with it. He'll bring it up for the Suns. This, their first look at this year's Toronto squad.
A matchup that only happens twice a year. These interconference battles can be a lot of fun.
Yeah, this one will be for sure. Interconference matchups are always pretty fascinating just because of timing on scouting and how often you watch teams like this affect some of the unpredictability of the East-West battles.
4 on the shot clock. Here's Siakam. And the rejection by Smith. And it goes out of bounds. That one is off Smith. "19 seconds left to play here in the first, and the shot clock expires. 24-second violation." Phoenix leading by 8. There's the lob to the hoop, and the dunk by Smith.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. We know who that was.
And the shot goes in from Siakam.
And the handles and confidence of Siakam both have grown just so much. Zero hesitation taking that one to the rack.
And so it's Phoenix in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling. We've got more in store for you right after this. When it comes to the art of providing leadership, CP3 had this to say.
The guys on the team already tell me I talk too much a lot. You know, I'm constantly talking on the court. I'm a communicator, and I feel like it's hard to go wrong when you're communicating.
Well said. He does a great job of keeping everyone involved and on the same page.
And Kevin, he practices what he preaches. He plays the right way and motivates his teammates to do the same.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And from what we've seen, guys, from the Suns, what are you thinking so far?
Just cashing in on second chance opportunities. That's how they've built this early lead.
Working the offensive glass that sometimes comes from predictable shots from your offense, and they've been opportunistic here.
So on the floor for Toronto to start this second quarter. Siakam is out there with Aaron Baines. Then there's Norman Powell. Then it's Fred Van Vliet. And it's Davis in at the 2.
Knock this in. Hey, when it comes off, grab it, baby. Hey, man, you want this guy? Yo, I'm gonna shoot it, huh?
The first free throw is good. Greg, you're the all-time assist leader for the Big West Conference. In that frame, talk about some of the traits that make for a good floor general, a good point guard, a good facilitator.
Yeah, I mean, listen, you have to be a leader because that's what the position calls for. Unselfishness, instincts, that stuff matters. But ultimately, your teammates got to feel like you play for them. and that's when you have a chance as a team to be special.
I'm assuming you've always been like that. Am I correct?
No. That is not
really?
true.
Wow.
I evolved into a leader. In all seriousness, I think some guys are natural. Others, like myself, had to evolve into it.
It's Davis on the wing.
I'm up. Fish. Here we go.
And that one, good. And around a minute gone here in the second quarter. Outside Crowder. Six on the shot clock. Powell with the steal. Siakam against Crowder. Now here is Davis. Defense right on him. Van Vliet finds Davis. Clock at 6. Siakam left side. Three-pointer. And there's Davis. That's good on the assist by Siakam. Davis has got 7 points in the game.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open three when he's got it.
Passes it to Crowder.
I'm up. Fish.
Doesn't go for him. So the Raptors will take it the other way. Now Baines. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Saric against Siakam. They double-team Siakam. Here's Baines. Good work defensively by Crowder. Phoenix leading by 5, pushing it up. The shot's good from Paul. Paul's got his second basket of the night.
Yeah, Chris Paul knows exactly not just who's going to hit him, but how they're going to hit him.
Van Vliet passes to Davis. Down low, Moore with the steal. And here we go, fast break. Paul's got it. Bucket is good. And now a 9-point Phoenix lead.
It almost feels automatic at that point. The confidence that Chris Paul inspires in his teammates, it's surprising if they don't make the play.
Here's Siakam. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. It's going to be on Saric.
I mean, he's just been brilliant today, guys, and it was the same exact story last time out.
Raptors have gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances.
And when you look at their numbers from a season ago, 80% as a unit, that's something you'll be happy with.
And the Suns making a change here. Nader's checked in. Look at the last game for the Suns. It was a win against the Celtics. Here's Paul. Again, the miss by Paul. Raptors trail by 6. Floats it up there for Siakam. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Nice work at the line so far, going 5 for 5.
Two.
First one falls for him. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
From deep, Moore. It's hauled in by the Raptors. After this one, they're off to San Antonio to take on the Spurs. And that game will be game 2 of 5 out on the road. Powell, the pass to Len. Nader grabs the board.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Great open look there. Moore's got 5 points now this quarter.
And just a great job of controlling that defensive backboard, then getting out in transition. That's been the difference.
Anunoby passes to Len. Powell with it. 8 points his last outing. Here's Siakam. And the Raptors miss again. Sharch in the corner for the three. It's rebounded by Anunoby. Raptors trail by 8. The pull-up, Crowder with the steal. And now Crowder running the floor all by himself.
And unfortunately, we've seen a few too many of those. A lack of concentration, a turnover, and an easy bucket in transition.
Lowry kicks to Powell. Back to Lowry. This one for 3. Rebounded by Moore. Phoenix leading by 10. And Phoenix pushing it up now. Paul can't get it to go.
If you told me this was the kind of game he was going to have, I would not have expected them to be in front right now.
And the shot will not go from Anunoby. The Suns have gone 4 of 10 in the second quarter from the field. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Greg, one of your former teammates, John Starks, would get under a guy's skin on the court. He was like a nuisance, but really opposite off the floor, away from the game.
I tell you, Kevin, John's got a heart of gold, and anybody that knows him is going to be a fan of the person. John is as good a friend as I can ever recall having.
And the first one at the line is good. The Suns making a switch here. Ayton's checked in. The Raptors also with a sub. Chris Boucher's checked in for Pascal Siakam. And both free throws good from Crowder.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
Lowry against Paul. Now here is Lowry. He's guarded closely. It's good on the putback. Len's got his first bucket of the night.
This guy's got a great nose for the offensive glass, and I like how he used those long arms that time to reach up, snag that rebound.
Lowry against Paul. That shot missing. Good work defensively by Lowry. Fast break. Here come the Raptors. And with that, the Phoenix lead is cut down to just 8 points with the bucket from Powell.
Beautiful transition offense there. That's execution at its best.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
Ayton finds Sharch. And the Suns miss again.
Well, maybe not the best shot against that kind of defense, but he still has the ability to knock that kind of shot down.
And he's able to get it back. Here's Lowry. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Ayton's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
Just flying up and down the court. 9 straight in transition.
Powell against Ayton. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one on Ayton. It's his first trip to the line.
A year ago, he had an 84% success rate on his foul shots, so he was a guy they were always happy to see at the line.
Two.
The free throw drops for Powell. And with the bubble in last year's postseason, Brent, we got to see just how much home court advantage meant. Anything jump out to you about that?
You know, as great an idea and the execution was, Kevin, of the virtual fans being there, not being there physically, to hear the noise of the crowd and to get that atmosphere going, to have to travel to foreign territory where you're the enemy, Just home court went away completely last year. And we saw that. It was indicative in the records last year. They had a losing one.
Takes a shot at the elbow. That one off the back iron and out.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. And it's the Suns with the ball. Suns leading by 8. And here's Booker. He's coming off a 34-point game against Boston.
His passing, another high point in that game. He made sure it wasn't all about him. He wanted to get his teammates involved.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Lowry against Paul. Here's the 3. The shot by Lowry, no good.
He's been off the mark, and that hasn't helped them chip away at the lead. It's been a theme here this quarter.
A nice shot by Booker.
Yeah, I think Booker's motivated tonight here. He's starting to play very aggressively. You want to see him more in there on the offensive glass.
Powell with it. He's picked up by Paul. The shot by Lowry. Off the left rim and out.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that.
Powell against Booker. The shot by Powell, no good. Here's the Suns with the ball. They're on a 15-6 run. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Anunoby's got 6 rebounds in the game. Three-pointer, Lowry. He scores for only his 3rd time tonight. Now 3 for 10, taking a climb out of the hole.
And not his quarter, scoring-wise. Just 1 of 7 from the field.
Booker against Powell. Releases. Paul's shot is off. Raptors trail by 11. Here's Anunoby. Lan high post. And the rejection by Ayton. The drive by Booker. A quick shot there, and it's off target. Toronto's gone 2 of 4 from 3-point range so far in the second quarter. Here's Powell. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Moving it up. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Now, DeAndre Ayton, born in the Bahamas and came to the United States in high school to become one of the top prospects going into college and then becoming the first overall pick in 2018. Well, DeAndre Ayton is a walking double-double. This guy has a huge physical advantage on the nights that he's playing other bigs, whether that's by his size or his ability to run the floor. And if he comes out with an aggressive mentality, he could really punish some teams throughout the course of a regular season.
And he makes the first. And some think that Ayton has a chance to be in a class with some of the great big men we've seen, be it Ewing or Robinson, Hakeem. I mean, those are very lofty standards. Brent, how does he get there, though?
It's a great question. I think when you talk about it, Kevin, you got to look at the defensive end. And those names that you just mentioned on a nightly basis were a force behind anybody on the perimeter. When they came into that house, it was defended. If Ayton gets there, he's got a big opportunity.
Van Vliet against Paul. Baines with no one around. And again, Toronto, no luck. And so it's Smith with it. He'll bring it up for the Suns. They'll be off to Oklahoma City for a meeting with the Thunder after this one. That'll be just 1 game played away from home for them. Baines passes to Van Vliet. Back to Baines. Right wing. 6 to shoot. Here's Van Vliet. And he converts the layup. Van Vliet's got his first basket of the night.
Well, that's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
And first time out of the game called for Phoenix.
And coaches looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Got to feel good as a coach if you make all those adjustments, pull the right strings. That's what they love to do.
A moment here to see some stats for Booker. Great showing for him last season. He was around 26 points a game last year, 6 assists and 4 rebounds, and he led the charge when it came to scoring, led the team.
Yeah, he shot the lights out all year long from a variety of spots on the floor. Love that versatility.
And out of bounds as the Raptors gain possession. And now that we have a chance, let's show you the NBA's top thieves. This is the list of this month's steals leaders. Fifth best, Fred VanVleet.
Really been fantastic defensively this run for him. He's had more than his share of steals, and now he's looking to get more.
Kicks to Baines. Good, and VanVleet gets the assist. Baines has got it back down to single digits for the Raptors. Phoenix has gotten into trouble with the 3 ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. For 3, Booker cans it from downtown. Booker's got 5 points in the quarter.
It's first triple of the second quarter, third of the game.
To the inside, Boucher, Howard down after the assist, led him into the lane.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
You have to credit the aggressiveness offensively because that's when you make a play when you really need it.
And another shot. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. And the foul goes against Toronto.
Well, Bridges doing a good job fighting hard past the foul, even after the release.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
50s, baby.
Nah, man, you get little guy. Yeah, I got him.
Hey, you get shooter. I got him.
You got this guy out here?
Yeah, I got big man.
And the first one drops.
Mikal Bridges is one of those guys who maybe is a jack of all trades and master of nothing, willing to do whatever it takes to help the team win.
Jones checked in for the Suns. Etwan Moore comes in for Paul. And Toronto also making a switch. Siakam is checked in for OG Anunoby.
Man, you want this guy? Who got shooter, huh?
Both free throws good from Bridges. We've got 33 seconds left in the first half.
Go, 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 go.
VanVleet against Booker. And the pass to Baines. But Trey, it's hauled in by the Suns. Jones has got 4 rebounds now tonight.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
And Bridges really likes to get to the interior and earn himself some opportunities from the charity stripe.
This is his second trip to the line in this one. The first one falls. Both free throws good from Bridges. Raptors trail by 13. Now, here's Siakam. 20 points for him. Shoots over Bridges. Siakam's shot is off.
Well, he finds some space in that in-between gap there. Too bad he can't release that one on target.
And so it's the Phoenix Suns. 13 points up at the end of the period. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regular.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each and every one of you watching at this very moment. I'm Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is here. Shaq is here. One half is behind us. Welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. Going into last season, the Suns hired Monty Williams as their head coach. Kenny, do you like the job he's done in Phoenix?
Oh, I love Monty. You know, it's a great hire. The guy's stand-up guy, exemplary off the court. On the court, can teach your players how to play. He's what you want in your organization.
Yeah, listen, he has a ton of experience. He's turning around that culture. You know, for a team that's done its share of losing, I think that can make a huge difference. He's the right guy for the job.
And if you don't like Monty Williams, you are the only person in the world who doesn't like Monty Williams. What a dude. And that should do it. With the second half about to begin, let's send you back to Kevin Harlan. Go back to Kevin Harlan. Go. Just go over there.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Pascal Siakam, guys, really making a difference here.
Yeah, and through the first two quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
Now Powell, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. On Phoenix, looking who they've got on the floor. Devin Booker out there with Bridges. Then it's DeAndre Ayton. Then it's Jay Crowder. And it's Nader in at the 3, the small forward. Lowry can't get it to go.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Raptors trail by 13. 3-on-3. Kept alive.
And they've won the rebound battle so far, and it's translated to the scoreboard.
Yeah, it's not just about stopping the offense in the scouting report. It's about knowing where to be when those shots are going to be missed. And they're doing a nice job on the rebounding.
Three shots.
And he's good on the first of 3. Chris Paul checked in for Bridges. Good on the second free throw. And he nails the third. And it's Lowry with the ball, brings it up for Toronto. It's a 16-point game.
Hey, who's watching now?
Crowder against Siakam. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Siakam's got 22.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Out to the wing, and the wide-open shot from Paul. Here's Ayton, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Alex Len picks one up.
Assertive from Ayton, wanting to score often and then forcing the D right there at his size to foul him.
He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here.
2.
And he knocks down the first one. Ayton hits them both. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Pass to Anunoby. Back to Lowry. Powell with it. He's got 7. Looking for Crowder. He gets it there. Siakam misses.
Yeah, they're going to try to search out for somebody that's got a hot hand right now. 1 of 4 to start the half.
Fast break. Here come the Raptors. Launches the 3. They get it back. Anunoby. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
He's gone 3 for 4 from the line.
And he finished last season right around 71% from the line, so not exactly his best percentage.
The first free throw is good. And he makes both free throws. Suns leading by 14. Booker outside. And it goes down 2 points. Booker's got 19 points.
Well, Booker playing very aggressive, constantly looking to score and not taking no for an answer.
And Devin Booker had surgery on that right hand back in the summer of 2018. Took the opportunity to work on his left hand, and ever since, his game has just gone to another level.
You wonder how much confidence, GA, he's had in making plays, not only scoring the ball with the left hand, but assisting with the left hand, and what that's opened up for him in terms of opportunities to be more effective as an offensive weapon.
Phoenix grabs the miss. At one point, they led by 16. And that one's good, Ayton. Ayton's got 4 points in the quarter.
Some physical play there from the big center as Ayton does not back down.
And the Raptors call time here.
Yeah, he needs to tell his guys to just box out with some energy. That's basic basketball. They've been lazy on the backboard and have allowed way too many second chance points.
This is the list of last season's top shooters from the charity stripe. These guys were practically automatic. Devin Booker is second, Chris Paul fourth.
And how about the work both of them put in from the foul line? Just such a consistent, dependable performance from both.
Pass to Len. Lowry up top. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. And again, no good by Toronto.
And you know what? He's just not on his game, no doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
Yeah, once Paul makes up his mind, he does not hesitate on that play and is developing his three-point game later in his career.
Passes it to Lowry. He lobs up the alley-oop pass, and the dunk by Len.
And how about the experience of Lowry on full display there? Just finding the open man, and guy's been doing this for now over a decade.
And Ayton throws it down.
As long as passes are in that area, Ayton's going to get up and go down.
Booker against Powell. Outside Lowry.
Switch.
With the floater, the putback, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Paul finds Ayton. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. A chance now for a three-point play. It's going to be on Siakam. Sharch checked in for the Suns. Fred VanVleet is checked in for the Raptors.
One shot.
free throw drops for Ayton.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
Raptors trail by 19. Outside Lowry. The pass to Siakam. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Saric.
The insane athleticism of Siakam excels at probing inside and making the D get aggressive.
This will make 5 trips now to the free throw line for him tonight. First free throw is good. Siakam hits them both.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Booker against Van Vliet. And the wide open shot from Crowder, offline with his 3. And Siakam has got the ball here for the Toronto Raptors. Trailing by 17. He kicks it to Lowry. Back to Siakam. Over Paul. And Siakam with the basket on the assist by Lowry. 26 points for Siakam.
A high-energy wing with a solid all-around skill set. Siakam is developing into a quality go-to scorer.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Pass to Siakam. And the layup is good. Siakam's got 28.
Not just the accuracy in the quarter, it's his movement and the energy that's getting him on this nice roll.
Booker with it. Picked up by Van Vliet. Basket good.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Saric against Siakam.
Get there.
Lays it up and banks it in. Siakam's got 30.
Well, he makes it look effortless out there. Until the defense actually presents a challenge for him, expect those kind of results.
Pass to Booker.
Hey, good rebound.
Raptors trail by 15. Van Vliet left side. Back to Siakam. Over Paul. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Ayton's got rebound number 13 with that last one. That's a 2 from Crowder, and it falls over the rim and in. Crowder's got 6.
And Saric, just one of those European players that comes over with the fundamentals. Beautiful play there.
Oh, and he's going up for the alley-oop here, and stolen by Ayton. The open shot by Paul. It's rebounded by Anunoby. Anunoby's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. To the paint, it's stolen by Saric. Paul against Van Vliet. And here's Len. He's got 6. Here's Siakam. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. He's been spending quite a bit of time at the foul line. This is trip number 6. The first one falls. Some changes for Phoenix. Smith comes in for DeAndre Ayton. And it's Etuan Moore checking in for Paul. The Raptors also changing it up. Aaron Baines, he's checked in for Alex Len. Chris Boucher comes in for OG Anunoby. And it's Terrence Davis in for Kyle Lowry. Siakam hits them both.
And his work at the free throw line has been terrific tonight, making the most of his chances.
From the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, we know that for years the NBA has thought about a postseason play-in tournament to get more teams and fans involved. Last year's pandemic stoppage basically necessitated its implementation. For the NBA, the disruption of business as usual enabled innovation and risk-taking. I don't want to be too hoity-toity, but it was Albert Einstein who once said, "In the midst of every crisis lies great opportunity." Guys, back to you.
You're right. Thank you, David. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Van Vliet wide open. The jump shot from the baseline is right on target. Van Vliet's got his second bucket tonight. Suns leading by 16. Here's Booker. Smith trying to break loose and misses it off the right side of the rim. Toronto's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. And Davis wide open. He shoots. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist. Van Vliet's got his fourth assist with that last one here tonight. And Fred Van Vliet is going to pick up a foul. That is his first foul of the game. And Phoenix making a change here. Jones is checked in. Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile one block we just saw on replay.
And that'll give them a jolt. Nothing like a rejection to light a fire under you.
Come on, box him out.
Sharge outside. Booker outside. Shot clock at 6. Fade away. They get it back. Jones. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on Siakam.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And he hit his foul shots a season ago at about a 74% clip.
Two shots. Relax on the first.
And that one falls for Jones. And so Jones nails both of them. And so Van Vliet will bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. It's a 16-point game. Here's the teardrop. Rebound by Smith.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Traditionally, that's how you want to finish the break, right at the rim.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
Siakam kicks to Boucher. Suns leading by 18. Here's Booker. 26 points for him. And they call an illegal screen here. And now, with this break, here are the premier glass cleaners among rookies over the course of the past month. Toronto's gone 6 of 14 with the 3-ball tonight, just a little over 40%. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's foul number 2 for him. Siakam outside. Davis, that's for 2. He can't hit that time. And Phoenix will come the other way. Here's Booker. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
This quarter belongs to him, and that's how you do it when you're out in front. Don't play it safe. Keep that momentum going.
And Phoenix making a change here. Nader's checked in.
Shooting one.
Free throw good, Booker.
Well, Booker still has some upside, one of the best young scorers that we've seen in the NBA in the last decade. He's already an established star, and the sky is the limit for this guy. Now he just wants more wins.
Van Vliet kicks to Boucher. And again, no good by Toronto. Suns leading by 21. Jones, no luck. Davis with it, now guarded by Booker. Nailed from three-point land. Siakam's got 15 points in just the second half. Booker against Van Vliet. Booker, great positioning on the putback.
Down the stretch, he's been flat out awesome. He helped them get the lead, and now he's making sure they keep it.
And the Raptors call time here.
And they're allowing too many points in the paint. Coach is going to let them hear about it.
Yeah, coach knows that. They know that. In the timeout, they're going to hear about it, make the adjustment.
The Raptors making a switch here. Powell's checked in. There's 1:38 left in the third quarter. Van Vliet against Booker. 13 feet away. Baines. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist. Van Vliet's got his 5th assist in this one. Suns leading by 18. Booker the pass to Nader. Drains the three-pointer. Nader's got 8 points.
Well, Booker doing a good job that time instead of looking for the shot, looking for a teammate.
Booker against Van Vliet. And Siakam has it in the corner. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Here's Jones. Oh, and the dunk by Jones.
A lot of people feel like Moore has natural point guard ability, so I like to see him find the open man.
Van Vliet against Booker. They double him with Booker. To the middle. Deflects the pass. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. First one falls for him. And both free throws good for Davis. There's 38 seconds left to play here in the third. Booker the pass to Nader. Smith with it. Takes the three. And it's Van Vliet with the rebound. Raptors trail by 21. Down low. Here's Siakam. Rebounded by Moore. Moore's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Booker, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Well, I like when Devin Booker's decisive about forcing the action. It's clear the defense is respecting his ability to score the ball.
Two.
Free throw good, Booker. Both free throws good from Booker. And here are the Raptors now. Now, here's Siakam from deep, and that one released in time, but no good. And so it's Devin Booker making highlights for the Phoenix Suns. What an amazing quarter. There was absolutely no stopping him. Back to the action after this word. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. And so Booker will bring it up for the Suns. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 23 points. On the court for Toronto to start the fourth. Powell is out there with Pascal Siakam. Then it's Fred VanVleet. Then there's Terrence Davis. And it's Baines in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Toronto shooting a meager 37% for the game. Kicks it to Powell. Pass to Davis. Powell down low. That one misses. Phoenix leading by 23. And he's going up for the alley-oop.
Oh, what a pass. And then he lays it in with the circus move.
So smooth. And the Raptors call time here. And the league taking steps to discourage teams, Greg, from tossing away seasons in search of high draft picks. Has enough been done, you think, in that regard?
We'll see. I tell you, the idea of a play-in
That's
tournament
a tough one, isn't it?
for the last few playoff spots, I think that's a good idea, actually. It might keep more teams in the hunt down the stretch. And I think the onus also, if the fans put enough pressure on their teams to try to develop what they have and not always put it on the future, I think that's going to help. But I think you're going to always have a little bit of that moving forward.
Catching up on the changes for Toronto. Johnson, he's checked in for Siakam. Matt Thomas comes in for Norman Powell. And McCaw is subbed in for Fred VanVleet. And here are the Raptors now. Here's Johnson. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Stanley Johnson has seen some success at an early age. In high school, 4 Division I state championships, and California's Mr. Basketball, along with being a first-team All-American. It's an easy reason to see why it is he was one of the top players in the country.
And the first one drops. Langston Galloway's checked in for Devin Booker. Then for the Raptors, Len comes in for Thomas. And it's Lowry in for Patrick McCaw. And both free throws good for Johnson. Greg, your son's been drafted. You were drafted in the NBA. As you look back on the process that you went through and your son Cole has gone through, what are some of the flags? What are some of the things that stand out to you?
First and foremost, boy, how time flies. I mean, it wasn't
Yeah,
that
no
long
kidding.
ago. At least
No
it feels
kidding.
like that they were calling my name on draft night. But
91, right?
Yeah.
91.
You know, every stage of life, though, has its joys. And listen, to play the game I love and now see him playing it at this level, it's truly a blessing. And in his case, he probably loves it even more. You know, he didn't grow up the way I did. He grew up just with a true love and passion for the game. So it's humbling and obviously something that I take great pride in.
You were taken out of UNLV 1991, number 12 overall. I remember it like it was yesterday. And he makes the first. A platoon swap here for Phoenix. The Raptors also with a sub. Anunoby's checked in. So he gets them both. Here's more. We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Davis. That's foul number 2 for him.
You know what? You've got to always be in control of your emotions.
Siakam is checked in for the Raptors. Here's Crowder. He feeds it to Ayton. And stolen by Siakam. Len dishes to Lowry. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. And finished off by Siakam.
And he pulls off the Houdini to make that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop. Suns leading by 19.
Go, go.
Paul, right side. Rejected by Len.
While putting the wingspan to great use, Len throws that one away.
Come get it.
Now Lowry. That one falls.
And it's getting late, guys, but all of a sudden they have hope when just a little while ago it looked like hope was lost.
And Moore kicks to Nader. And Ayton gets double teamed. Tries from the block. And it's denied. Sent back by Siakam. And there's the pass to Anunoby. Lowry against Paul. Pass to Siakam. Shoots over Crowder. Phoenix grabs the miss. Ayton's got 14. Yep, 14 rebounds for him tonight. Wow. Offensive rebound. Anunoby sends it back. They retain possession. And a chance now to look at the schedule for the Raptors. On Saturday, they'll be matching up against DeMar DeRozan and the San Antonio Spurs. And then on Monday, they'll be matching up against Rudy Gobert and the Utah Jazz.
And looking at that Lakers matchup, it's the second game of a back-to-back, and you know they're going to be feeling the effects of it. Playing that much basketball in that short amount of time really takes a toll.
And both free throws good from Crowder. Raptors trail by 19. Lowry looking around. Pass to Siakam. Some solid D from Paul. And so it's Crowder with it. He'll bring it up for the Suns. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. And it's Ayton missing. For Toronto, they've gone just 33% from the field in the fourth quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. Suns leading by 19. Here's Nader. Second shot opportunity. And it's Ayton missing. The Raptors shooting at 36%. They really seem out of sync offensively. Here's Siakam. Crowder with the steal. It's stolen by Lowry. Siakam outside. Over Paul. And again, Toronto, no luck.
He's getting good looks on the floor, but he simply cannot bury anything right now. He's got to stay confident, though, because everyone knows he can hit those shots.
Changing ends quickly, getting the advantage in numbers and finishing. They've been doing it all night long.
Yeah, their energy level's been amazing. Battery bar still full, hustling and still working hard out there.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Got to hold firm or you're going to get a call.
Devin Booker, he's checked in for each one more. And Booker kicks to Ayton. No good on the triple. Raptors trail by 21. Len passes to Lowry. Back to Len. Lowry finds Len. That's in, coming off an assist from Lowry. Lowry's got 6 assists here tonight.
Pretty good concentration there. The more touches Len is getting on the inside, it seems like the confidence is growing.
Passes it to Nader. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Two.
And the first one at the line is good.
I felt like he was a little hesitant in the first half, but really he's amping himself up here and battering around to get himself to the free throw line.
And Toronto making a change here. Powell's checked in. And so he hits both. You know, you look at the 2020 class for the Basketball Hall of Fame, Greg, some great names, headlined by Kevin Garnett, Tim Duncan, Kobe Bryant. I mean, historic players.
And all the more emotional, Kevin, having Kobe enshrined after his tragic passing. But when you look at the accomplishments of this class, arguably the most decorated that the Hall of Fame has ever seen.
And, Greg, you've gotten a bird's eye view. You've gotten a front court view. You've had a chance to be alongside these Hall of Fame players.
Incredible talents, great people, and truly they've been terrific ambassadors for our game.
He hits both from the stripe. Phoenix leading by 19 points. Inside, Ayton. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Ayton's got 19 points.
Unselfish play of Chris Paul there, has a knack for knowing when to get his guys when they're wide open.
Here's Lowry. Kicks it out to Siakam. And again, Toronto, no luck.
Just been a struggle all night long from deep, but doesn't seem like he's lost his confidence. He's still letting them rip.
Paul can't get it to go. Raptors trail by 21.
And just because he might not be as big as some of the other guys that are on the floor, it doesn't dissuade him from getting in there and playing fearlessly on the glass. Not great numbers, but great effort in this one. Sounds funny, but I think he's been a positive for them.
And understands when to make the right play. Lowry refused to let the fast break opportunity go to waste.
The first free throw is good. Greg, we are in an era of positionless basketball. And we know the All-Star game now has a 2 backcourt, 3 front court position as opposed to 2 guards, 2 forwards, and a center when you're voting. Should they get rid of those designations entirely?
I tell you what, I think you can make a strong case for that. You go back to last season, many felt Jimmy Butler got robbed of a starting spot. I think, listen, this is the fans' vote. Why not the 5 top vote getters? I don't care if they're 4 guards. If the 5 players that the fans want to see the most play a certain position, then so be it. You know, they're not going to play all 48 minutes. You're still going to have your 7 other spots to kind of balance out the roster. I say just let the fans tell you the 5 they want to see, and let's go play.
The first one falls.
Get in there.
That one is no good. Suns leading by 20. Here's Nader from past the arc. And again with the rebound. He hauls in his 20th rebound.
Dominating the glass.
And he knocks down the first one.
Well, the defense has failed to cut off any of these driving lanes, which is why they're resorting to fouling him, and he's hurting them from the charity stripe.
He's perfect from the line this time. Toronto shooting just 35%. They've got to get better looks. Here's Lowry. That shot no good. Some solid defense from Ayton. To the paint, here's Booker. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Devin Booker is such a natural and gifted scorer. Even when he gets hit on that play, he stays in control with that shot.
One shot. One shot.
Free throw, good, Booker. And Siakam has got the ball here for Toronto. The pass to Len. Lowry for three. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Sharge has got his fourth rebound in this one.
He had 6 points from long range in the first half, but nothing's fallen here since.
Pass to Booker. And slam dunk by Sharge.
Saric being aggressive on the offensive glass, and that kind of activity is doing a good job gaining them some bonus points.
Here's Siakam. And he can't stop the run as he misses.
Wow, what a rough second half for him shooting the basketball. Maybe you adopt a pass-first mentality at this point.
Toronto's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Anunoby has the open look. And again, no good by Toronto. Booker, with no one around, gets an open look and hits. Booker's got 39.
Well, he's building off that strong first half he had. I'm not sure the defense will be able to figure him out in the second.
Anunoby finds Len. Booker against Powell. Here's Siakam. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Fires the three. Raptors get it back. The second chance effort. And the rejection by Ayton. Here's Booker. And the dunk by Booker.
Yeah, Booker filling it up quickly here tonight. You got to respect the versatility, especially how dangerous he is on the offensive end.
Siakam up top, covered by Saric. Powell for three. Here's Anunoby. He blocks it again.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. Lowry against Paul. And slam dunk by Saric.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
They double team Siakam. He kicks it to Len. Powell against Booker. Siakam inside the three-point line. Offensive rebound. And good that time.
Well, he takes care of salvaging that possession for the offense by getting on the offensive glass.
They've been doing a great job of sharing the ball.
And guys, shot A comes to mind for me because right now that offense, it's a smooth operator.
Pass to Nader. Clock at 6. Charge trying to break free.
Think about the next few years. How much more complete will Ayton get? There's some indicators there.
Got a piece of it. 1:35 left to play here in the fourth. Back to Paul. Charge trying to break free. Len with the block.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Suns.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And so with this win, they'll move to 6 victories on the season.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for DeAndre Ayton.
He came out and let everyone know that points would be hard to come by with the way he swatted away shots and protected the rim.
And Booker kicks to Paul. Back to Booker. Dishes it to Ayton. There's the triple. No good from Booker. And here are the Raptors now. Lowry from outside. Booker pulls it in. Here's Nader. So it's the Suns winning easily here. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave. David, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Brent Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. So long, everyone.